Syed Arshad Hussain and his wife traveled to Pakistan-administered Kashmir to visit his 85-year-old mother, who lives there, just about a week before the current escalation began between India and P. The Vancouver Canucks have named Adam Foote as their new head coach. Foote becomes the 22nd head coach in franchise history and replaces Rick Tocchet, who parted ways with the Canucks on April 29. Drummondville mayoral candidate David Belangi says he's the target of a disinformation campaign aimed at casting doubt on his candidacy's legality, Radio-Canada is reporting. His campaign released. A 40-year-old man is dead after being shot multiple times in Mississauga Wednesday, Peel police say. The shooting happened around 11:53 a.m. in the area of Tranmere Drive and Telford Way, police say. Carly Fortune never imagined that one summer story would rewrite her entire life. After more than a decade in journalism, she took a leap of faith, leaving behind the newsroom to pursue her long hell. RCMP say they are investigating an overnight shooting at a Prince George, British Columbia, homeless encampment that sent a 15-year-old to hospital. The police force says it happened in a recreational vehicle T. The man accused of killing an Ontario provincial police officer and wounding 2 others 2 years ago denied he was in a murderous rage the night of the fatal shooting, as the final day of evidence. Marie-Philippe Poulin of the Montreal Victoire, Sarah Fillier of the New York Sirens and Hilary Knight of the Boston Fleet are the finalists for the Professional Women's Hockey League's Forward of The iconic Palm House at Allen Gardens Conservatory in Toronto reopened to the public on Wednesday after closing for vital restoration work to preserve the structure's architectural heritage. Construction. Despite facing a 3-1 hole in their best-of-7 Western Conference second-round series, the Vegas Golden Knights aren't lacking confidence heading into Wednesday night's Game 5 against the Edmonton. Measles cases have once again doubled in Manitoba. The province reported on its website Wednesday that 24 new cases had been confirmed since the last update a week ago. 44 confirmed cases. Conservative MP Jamil Jivani has sent a letter to the federal government saying he's concerned about the lack of a Labour minister in Prime Minister Mark Carney's cabinet at a time of economic fracty. Police in York Region say a man has pleaded guilty to multiple charges and has been handed a lifetime ban on dog ownership following a 2023 dog attack that left a 9-year-old girl severely injured. Manitoba officials will give an update Wednesday on dozens of wildfires that have prompted multiple evacuation orders and states of local emergency and claimed several buildings in the province. The Nova Scotia RCMP have asked residents of Lower Northfield and Lunenburg County to seek shelter indoors as officers respond to a report of a dangerous man who may be armed. The Mounties sent a civil E. In the next month, the new Professional Women's Hockey League teams in Vancouver and Seattle will start to fill out their rosters. The teams, who begin play next season, will select players As the threat of U.S. tariffs ratchets up pressure on the Canadian economy, the governments of Ontario and Manitoba have agreed to ease barriers on the flow of goods, services, and workers between The provincial government is issuing hundreds of thousands of vouchers for farmers' markets as its Nova Scotia Loyal program continues to shift toward more of a promotional effort and away from the Pope Leo XIV has made peace with Jannik Sinner. The top-ranked tennis player visited the new pope on Wednesday, gave him a tennis racket and offered to play, during an off day for Sinner at the Ital. 2 years after a Brigus, NL fish plant sounded the alarm over concerns of skullduggery from a former employee, police have laid charges. An investigation allegedly found fraud to the tune of $100,000.